Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Thursday. Hey everybody. Let me speak to y'all as you come on in the room. I hope everybody had a great Thursday. Coming off a hump day. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, honey. Let me speak. Hey, Heavenly for you. Hey, Blue Panda 79. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Keisha Hooks. Hey, my business, not yours. It's today. She said, is it today or tomorrow? Hey, TV Views. Hey, Nakia. Oh, girl, I know all about those oral procedures, honey. They will take you out. Do you hear me? And then your mouth start coming back alive and you've been feeling good on the meds, and then all of a sudden all hell break loose. Oh, child is just a whole fool. But I hope you feel better. Go on, lay it down, honey. You can listen to it on the replay. It probably will be even funnier because you on them narcotics. Girl, when you be on the meds, honey, everything funny. Ooh, child. Keisha, I did dip over there for a second, but I got to go back and watch the beginning to see what you're talking about. Hey, Michelle Bird. Hey, Christian Capers. Hey, Lizzie CT. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Angela Watts. Hey, Miss AKA Ren. Hey, Kimoja. Hey, Coco. Hey, D Dub. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Angelia. I was looking for you. I had just thought about you yesterday. I said, I hope she's doing okay. Hey, Makeup Addict. Hey, Miss Virgo 827. Virgo's in the house. I know that's right. Hey, Dollface. Hey, Dr. Ivy Pearl. Hey, Monica. Hey, C ain't for Cookie. Hey, moving right along. Hey, Taj. Hey, Dia, Lanice, Tequila, Nakia. Hey, Sister Girl Speaks. Hey, Bree. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Monique King. Hey, Katie Pop. Hey, Fiolia. I hope I said that right. Orphelia. I'm hoping I pronounced it right. Either way. Hey, Tressa. Hey, Julie. Hey, Tink Tink. Hey, Shayna. Hey, A. Yes, y'all go check out Shayna's review on Married at First Sight. It was actually really good. I didn't get a chance to comment because I ended up falling asleep right after watching your review. But yes, y'all please go and check out Shayna's channels. She does reviews of shows that I do not do. So some of the other stuff that y'all like to get into as y'all get into it, Shayna has it. Okay? She has it over there. Hey, A. Hey, Osan. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Jamila. Hey, Adore. Hey, Shakita or Shaquita. Hey, Diana. Hey, Gila. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Chris. Hey, Miss Trannon. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Nikki. Hey, El Paul. Hey, Shay Bay. Hey, Casey, Angel, Maya, Mimi, Rhonda. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Lolo. Y'all know what this reminds me of when I'm speaking to y'all? It reminds me of that DMX song. There was Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Don, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. So I'm speaking to all y'all. I'm speaking to all of y'all, honey. What you really want from me, Misha? Honey, I mean, I'm speaking to everybody. Okay. So hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Paige. Hey, it's Fief. Hey, Lolo. Hey, your mammy. Not your mammy, honey. Child, y'all starting already, honey. Who y'all play all day? Hey, chatting with Beauty Spot. Hey, the upscale Don. Hey, Robin. Hey, Sharuri. Hey, Amy. Hey, Caribbean Gal. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Selson. Hey, Waddles. Hey, D White. Hey, Kirby. Hey, A Pink J. Hey, Key Dig. Hold on, let me speak to everybody. Hey, Tammy Talks. Tammy also has reviews on Married at First Sight, but I'm sure y'all knew that already. She does reviews on Married at First Sight, Ready to Love, all that good jazz. Hey, Five. Hey, Angelic. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Jim. Hey, Desiree. Hey, KC. Hey, Karen. Hey, Monica Richardson, because there's two Monicas, so I want to make sure I speak. Hold on, we're going to go on down. Hey, Esther. What's up, Chi-Town? Miss Esther always let me know she from Chicago, baby. She be like, hey, from Chicago. Chi-Town. Hey, Just Drea. Okay, y'all, let's get into it, honey. Hey, to everybody that's joining me on this live. If I didn't get to speak to everybody, there are 250 of you on this live. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. If you are a new subscriber, then welcome to the channel. Welcome to the foolishness and all the organized chaos. Okay? Because look, we ain't staying on track. It's giving Lindy over here. It's giving, let's talk about Miguel and Lindy. Did y'all see I bought some new shoes? Well, child, a story time is not really a story time. Honey, we're going to give you Lindy on this channel. Okay? We can't stay focused. Okay. Y'all might be telling me a rhyme, and I'm telling y'all something that happened to me last night. Okay. So if you are new here, then welcome. Okay. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. And on this live, it ain't no telling what you're going to get. Okay. So I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. And I always forget to welcome new members, new patrons, new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are almost at 31,000. We got like 100 and something to go. Okay. So tell a friend, tell somebody who knows somebody that's going to tell somebody that knows somebody. Okay. Tell somebody. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Erica, living life. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Sharon, Sugar. She said, hey, sweetie, I just love your reviews. You make me laugh so much. Thank you. Loving me. Hey, loving me imperfectly and all. I know that's right, girl. Hey, Christopher. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. I never ask for the like button during the lives. I don't know why. But just hit it. Okay. You know, the professional YouTubers, they ask for the likes. Okay. Hey, guys, hit the like button. It's a free way to support the channel. We appreciate you over here on, Miss Misha IMO. Let's get into it if we're going to get into it, y'all. Okay. Now, listen. Y'all know how we always like to do. We like to go through the couples. Over up at the top to your left, we have Sasha and Nate. Honey, he was buzzing her Hello Kitty all night long, honey. I was like, oh, child, please leave her alone. She got these little shorts on. The shorts ain't giving the support that the shorts need to give, honey. So please leave her alone. Okay. Across from them, we have Kristen with the Y and Mitch. Mitch wasn't Mitch in this episode. Mitch was not Mitch in this episode, y'all. He was landing on a little thick, though. I don't know. I don't just trust it all the way. Now, I appreciate Mitch making Kristen feel like something, but Kristen, you got to stand in what you say. If you tell him, don't play in my face, you need to mean, don't play in my face. So the picture attached to Mitch is when Kristen decided she wanted to celebrate her divorce. Honey, Kristen said she will get divorced several times, honey. She will. Okay. And that's just that on that. Down below them, we have Miguel and Lindy. Now, I know that's what y'all came here for. Honey, I know y'all ready to get into Miguel and Lindy, honey. So let me not wait no further, honey. We don't have a moment to spare. Across from them is Pretty in Pink, Miss Alexis, and across from her in his stripes, we have Justin. Okay, and child, I don't know what they talking about. They find a way to fuss no matter what. She talking about we gonna save this wine till a year. Girl, if you don't go and open that wine and get drunk, get loose as a goose, honey, because y'all ain't making it to no year. That's just that on y'all ain't making it to no year, honey. I don't know who you think you fooling. Okay, so the first couple we're gonna talk about is Justin and Alexis. What y'all got to say? This is my thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I got to say, and then y'all tell me what y'all got to say. And also, what do y'all think about me dropping the call-in link? Do y'all want to call in to say what y'all got to say and speak your speech about Miguel and Lindy? If you would like to call in, please let me know, and I will drop the link. If not, we can do this old school like we always do. This is the thing. Justin is getting sick of it. Okay. As soon as she told Dr. Pia that she did not see herself being married to him, it was a wrap in his mind. It's no coming back from that. Like, it's really no coming back from that. Like, you think because you laid down, now all of a sudden everything's good? And I'm sick of you keep on talking about it too. They saying you smiling a lot. Girl, ain't nobody saying that. Nobody said that, honey. Not nobody. They saying that you look real happy. He's like, I look regular. You do look regular. You look like you regularly unbothered, honey. He's saying it was them making love and seeing stars and the moon and whatever. And she getting in the kitchen talking about, it's awkward at first. You have to learn each other's body. Have y'all had to learn each other's body? Tell me in the comments if they had to learn your body or whatever, honey, because we just get in there and get into it. The body has been learned. I don't know what she's talking about. Honey, I don't know. I was like, girl, not you got to learn that body, girl. Thank you for the super sticker, Avery. Dina said, they saying you have a glow about yourself. Yeah, she kept on saying stuff like that. They're saying you're standing up taller. No, they're not. You're wearing more masculine clothes since we got into it. No, he's not. He's still wearing his boots. He's wearing his turtleneck. He's wearing his blouses. You're lying, Alexis. Okay, it's giving nothing. Honey, it's giving absolutely nothing. Tamika said, Justin not even trying. Alexis say way too much on camera. She does, Tamika. And this is the thing. She always takes an opportunity to give a dig. Stop it. Stop. Have you put on other women's shoes? Because you had a hard time taking off my bra. Oh, did you like that we had sex? Yeah, his stamina, it really wasn't there. Oh my gosh, wine. I don't drink that. I drink the hard stuff. Give me the Henny. Girl, gone, honey. You and your hookah. Girl, I ain't got time to play with you. Ronnie said, I'm not a fan of Alexis. She's not all that. You know what? I think she's a very pretty lady. I think she puts her clothes on her together, honey, and she gon' baby, look, Alexis is a big body beans, okay? The girl is thick. And she gonna put her clothes on, honey, and put all her thickness in it, and she gonna sashay, Shantae. And I appreciate that about her, but I do not appreciate the way that she gets into it. And it take Nate to get Alexis together. Oh, I love me some Nate. Baby, I love when Nate go into them confessionals and get Alexis together. Baby, I need to give Nate his own podcast just to go in on Alexis, child. Ooh, honey, it'd be good to me. KC said, Misha, you have my hubby cracking up at Justin in that turtleneck. He always has on too many clothes. Girl, don't he always got on too many clothes? Look at him. He look relaxed. He did look a little bit more chill. But he ain't in the mood for her foolishness, honey. Hey, Phil. Nate is the MVP for this season. He sure is, child. I didn't think I was going to like old day trade Nate. Oh, trade Nate. Okay, Nate. Lenise said, Alexis may not want Justin, but she makes him look bad for the next woman when she talks about him. She does. But you know what? It's going to be a woman that's going to appreciate all that Justin is. It just takes that one. Sometimes two sweet people need to be together. I know they always, say, well, you need a person to balance you out. Like if you're an alpha, you need someone a little bit more submissive. No. Why don't two submissive people get together and just be nice to each other? How about that? So I feel like maybe there's going to be a nice lady watching this, okay? And she's going to pick up what Justin is putting down. Like, that's just that on that. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Robin said, it seems like Alexis had a few therapy sessions in the past, and and if she don't stop talking, this is the thing. Girl, okay. But I'm so sick of her making up words and trying to sound so educated, and it's giving nothing. Like on the after party, because I always watch the after party before I come over here. So I was watching the after party, and what did she say? She said something like, it's okay. So you know how you say it's a means to it's an end, a means to an end. She was like, yeah, it's like an ends to a mean. That's exactly what's going on. It's an ends to a mean. I'm like, what? Girl, that's not how that statement goes. Then it was spontaneity and stuff. And then you got what's the girl Lindy over there talking about? I want you to replenish. Once you get replenished, girl, aren't you a doctor? Not replenish. Child, I don't have time. I don't have time. Thank you for the super chat laid by Niche. Oh my God, Alexis annoys me so much because she is always shooting subliminals at others. Ugh. Yes, like when they sat down for that dinner, Niche, and she was like, so you're attracted to your wife now? Why would you do that? You see, Kristen is happy. You see, Kristen is enjoying herself. Whatever they talked about, they've already let the table know that we discussed it. So stop it. Like, why are you doing that? Girl, get lost. Stop that. Key Dig said there was an awkward hug between Nate and Alexis last night. Girl, did you see it? I think she knows that he don't like her. Now, see, I was gonna mention it in the review, but listen, y'all, my throat was hurting last night. I needed to replenish my voice, so therefore, and thus and such, I couldn't give y'all all that I wanted to give y'all. So, child, I was watching, and so Nate walks in. He don't really care for Alexis. Too tough. So she tried to, shoot him a compliment real quick to try to break the ice. She's like, "Oh, your hair looks good." And he's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Yeah, thank you." I was like, okay, Nate Dogg. So Nate Dogg was like, that's what's up. So him and his sweater, they go around the table. So he goes over, and of course he speaks to her a little bit because he didn't want to be rude when he really just wanted to speak to Justin and he ain't fooling me. So she gave him kind of like a get off me, kind of thing. And baby, I was like, see, this right here is a fool. And then when Sasha came in her sweater, I was like, girl, what is this you have on? Honey, and Sasha usually look cute, but honey, I ain't like that little sweater with that little stuff hanging from it. But anyway, she came in and she was like, oh, hey, Mitch. I'm like, girl, now you know you didn't want to speak to Mitch, but yes, I saw the awkwardness between Alexis and Nate Dogg. That's what we're going to start calling him, honey, Nate Dogg. Because baby, when he got in that confessional and said, Yeah, she single-handedly like ruined their divorce and ruined their marriage and caused them to divorce straight up. I said, child, not straight up. Straight up. Baby, he said, this ain't what you want. I said, I know that's right, honey. Baby, this a whole fool. Nikki said the reunion is gonna be lit because Nate and Alexis are gonna go at it. Yes, and as soon as she see all that stuff that he said about her, I said, baby, I can't wait. Not only is that about to go down, if Morgan comes stomping through, honey, because y'all know she's gonna have them big shoes on. If Morgan comes stomping through and being sitting on the other side and she's still mad, honey, and he looking like he can't hold his head up, and baby, it's gonna be hell. Ooh, now that's a reunion. Y'all know what? I wish I could host that reunion. When I tell y'all that would be it for me, child, who I need to talk to, honey? I wish I could host that reunion. Because I got some questions and I need to figure out some things, honey. Ooh, that would be good. Latif said, Alexis confused me with her confusion between imply and apply. Girl, Latif, we don't know. Okay? We don't know. We don't know what she's talking about at any given time. We do the best we can do, honey. We just do the best we can do. Tamiko said, them faces Sasha was making in that kitchen. Listen, but you know what? Sasha was up there making them faces, but I was thinking to myself, Sasha, you up there telling this girl that, sex is not the most determining factor, but let's just be real. We all know that you will be very vocal if Nate was not doing what Nate should be doing. Okay, you lucked up in that department. So, you looking, because we all was, okay? Because I definitely was like, ooh, yeah, it's a tough one. But at the same time, I kind of felt like, Stasha was kind of on her high horse. And what I noticed last night, y'all, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Have y'all noticed that Stasha gets everybody? She a little bit like Alexis too. Y'all hear me out. Stasha don't be giving us nothing about her and Nate. What do we know about her and Nate? Nothing. Okay. But she always comes in and asks questions. As soon as she walked in the kitchen, she was like, well, you guys look like y'all are on good terms. And Kristen was like, yeah, we had a talk on the way over in the car and we're good. Okay. So then when they were sitting down at the table at dinner, she's picking up everything else that everybody else is saying, but I ain't heard nothing. When they were in the kitchen and they were cooking, sitting at the table, peeling my potato. Like when they was in the kitchen cooking, she asking about everybody else. What's going on with you and Nate? Like, I just want to know. I don't know, honey. I feel like everybody's sharing, honey. So, I'm going to need you to share as well. Rhonda said, Alexis ain't never had her cussed out one good time, apparently. I'm pretty sure she has, honey. She seemed like one of them girls in high school that stay getting into it, okay? Nikki said, they got a swing and some shaky panties. We know that. And not that community swing. Girl, they sharing that swing. I said, ew. Even Keisha said it on the after party because they were talking about the swing and Keisha said, are y'all sharing that swing? You do things on the swing. Rudy, please tell them. Okay? Please tell them people that's nasty. Like, if y'all don't go, honey, and ain't no telling what Lindy and Miguel was doing on it, child. Paige said, why they always putting people who don't belong together in a couple? These experts are basura. They know exactly what they're doing. They want to get the people going. It's provocative. It gets the people going. They know exactly what they're doing, honey. I Grind said, is anyone surprised by Justin's performance, though? I don't know. I thought you know what? You just never can be too sure. Because I'm going to tell y'all, honey, I'm about to have a Lindy moment, okay? It's a story time. It's not really a story time. Listen, I didn't think he was going to do nothing, okay? I'm like, Charlotte, let's go and get this over with, honey. Because, Charlotte, let's just do what we got to do. Baby, when I tell you my eyes were crossed, you just never know. You just never know. And I'm like, maybe Justin is one that you just never know. But when she sat up there and said he couldn't take her bra off, I was like, oh my God. Now, him and Mitch are in the same category. Child, this is just crazy. This is crazy all around. Hey, Gummy Bammers. Hold on, let me go down and get y'all. Okay, he took that thing out the box. Was that the sharing swing or not their personal swing? I think that's the same swing because Lindy on the after party said they gave it back. She was like, they took it back. I was like, I knew that was a community swing. Child, I'm about to throw up, child. Oh, that's nasty. Honey, that is nasty. Adaku, thank you for the super chat. Justin is starting to stick up for himself, and I love to see it. And he didn't cry either. But you know what? I was watching him, y'all, at at the prom, he was very withdrawn. Like, even when he accepted his award, it seemed like everybody else was really in the moment. Justin just seemed like, you know what? I'm just here. I know she gonna say no to me. I'm just here. That's what he was giving. I was really watching him. And I was like, yeah, Justin is not having fun. You can just tell. I don't know if that's the teacher in me, child, because I'll be watching all the children to make sure they ain't being, mistreated at home. I'm like, wait a minute, he had them same socks on yesterday. Come here, baby. Come to my desk. Come here, let me talk to you. And I was watching Justin, and I was like, he's definitely not happy. He's not happy. And she don't notice it because she's too busy twirling around, acting like she's supposed to get a trophy for giving it up. Girl, go on. That's your husband, girl. Goodbye. Julie said, we don't know about his performance because the only source is Alexis. And she got a little lying problem. Okay. And she does have a little lying problem, Julie, because guess what? When she went on an after party, which I watched right before I came on here, she was like, yeah, I mean, it was beautiful. There was stilettos, there was candles, and there was this and that and this and I'm like, girl, the way you was describing it in the kitchen, it was like you went in there and he fumbled around till he found the hole and fell in it. Why are you acting this way? What's wrong with you? Girl, you got a lying problem, honey. You got a lying problem. Mm-mm. Hey, Miss Jashel, she'd rather be at a club. She is not ready. Mm-hmm. And she was happy that Devon, whenever he stepped in there for a few seconds, was on her side. I'm like, sir, go away. You're new. You don't even go here yet. You're new. Nikki said, is he embarrassed by his performance? Might be the reason. Even he was kind of talking like it was off. I don't think he embarrassed. I think he put it down. Because she be lying, honey. She probably was laying in that bed after they got through. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. And when you did that one move, oh, baby. You know how she be doing, child. She be lying, honey. Ain't no telling what she told that man. He ain't put them names on that bottle of wine for nothing. Okay? I'm just saying, honey. And she ain't fooling me. Mm-mm. Phil, thank you for the super chat. Did she dance in that summer dress again? Child, not that summer. No. And guess what? Keisha asked her that too. She said, oh, okay, did you bring the pole in? She said, girl, you seen me on that pole. Me on a pole is a hell no. Okay, I'm glad you know, child. Because baby, she had that dress on, child. It wasn't giving nothing. JG said, if it wasn't good, why was she so excited and glowing? She couldn't wait to talk about it in front of him, but shading him behind his back. Yes, JG, and that's another thing too. When they were on the after party, she was like, yeah, I was kind of lusting after him when we were talking about it. I was a little lusty. I said, okay, I'm lost. I'm lost and I don't care to hear nothing else about it. On the one hand, you have me thinking that it was nothing. And then over here, you're saying that you're just lusting after him because it was so good. Like, you're confusing me. Hey, Markeisha. Justin is really missing Maya. That's why he isn't in it anymore. That's the only female who understood him. You know what? You might be right. Justin going to get his damn dog. Justin said, baby, you are not about to play in my face. I'm going to get my dog. And that's just that on that. Kirby said, just a question. Is waiting to have sex really worth it? Let me think. Because y'all know we having a Misha After Dark. If you're a member or a patron, tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be having a Misha After Dark. We're going to be talking about all things sex, relationships, getting into it as we get into it, marriages, breakups, makeups. We're getting into it, okay? But, it's got to be behind the paid wall so we can really let our inhibitions out, okay? Because we don't want no foolishness over on the YouTube streets. Is it worth waiting? No. Okay? I'm going to tell you from personal experience. That first ex that I married, okay? We waited. He was a full-on virgin when we got married. And it was a hell now. And I ain't never been so pissed in my whole life, honey. I tried from day one to figure out how the hell I was going to get up out that marriage. I was like, oh my God. Now listen, I understand your first time, your first time. Yes, that can be awkward. But baby, this is an ongoing struggle. So for me, I don't feel like it's worth it. And at this age, I ain't waiting on nothing. Okay. Well, they nasty nowadays, honey. So I really don't want to be bothered, honey. Please don't touch me. But, when I do feel like I finally want to get into it, I'm not waiting. Okay. I'm grown. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Shout out to Total. Like, what? Are we about to get into it or what? Honey, I don't know. Brittany said, she said she was having fanny flutters 1 minute. Yes, Brittany, that's what she said. That's what she said. 1 minute they saying it was just all right. The next, she said whatever she think people want to hear. Miss Brittany, yes, absolutely. She says whatever she thinks people want to hear. And it's not making any sense to me. And I'm just like, Alexis, what are you saying right now in this moment? That's not what you said when you were on. Okay, girl, I don't have time. I don't have time. Kirby said, more people are celibate. I'm just going to change it to celibate, Kirby. I know you didn't say that. More people are celibate in their 30s and older. Yeah, because I mean, it's too much going on right now. Honey, and then every time, they breaking out new diseases, honey, like a pair of J's on Christmas. So for me, now I gotta start getting my lady parts checked and my boobs checked every year and whatnot. And it's just too much going on. Okay. I woke up, my knees was hurting the other day, and I'm like, not the 40-year-old knees, honey. Not the knees. My knees have been perfectly fine for 39 damn years. Woke up on 40 and now my knees hurt. My son had to help me down the stairs, honey. It's too much going on right now. And I can't add knees to some other stuff. And then nope. Yes, gray matters on top of that. But my son calls it the poxy boys. He's like, and then you don't want to get the poxy boys. I'm like, not the poxy boys. Oh, my son's so cool, y'all. He is so cool. Nikki said, "Oh hell no! I needed to have a shadow and a better stroke than a painter." Okay, popular by demand. What is fanny flutter? I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play. Oh yeah. I don't have time to be screaming in this mic. I don't know what her lady bits were jumping, honey. She done made up some child. Put it on a shirt. Not fanny flutters. Girl, goodbye. India said, I think she putting on for the cameras, but don't let him say anything slightly unpleasant about her. Talking about she always gave her all. Girl, yes, India, she gonna have on her to say, well, I mean, I'm giving my all. Your all is going out every weekend, smoking hookah and coming home whenever the hell you feel like it, and then get mad because he asked you to spend some time with him instead of going out with your friends. And then not to mention the fact that you said you took a little dig when he was like, yeah, I can't wait for us to spend the weekend together. And she was like, yeah, that's what you want. Me all to yourself. Well, I mean, you only have 8 weeks. I don't understand, honey. My 2 cents. I don't think Alexis was lying. What I understood was their first time was a failure, but it was better the second time. Did she say that, my 2 cents? I don't remember her saying that they did it a second time and it was good. I don't remember. Sharon said, I think Justin, oh, child. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he is. Markeisha said, Truth, knees gave out at 40. Girl, I just cannot believe that my knees was aching. I was like, and then I started acting like a real old lady. I don't woke up talking about it's the weather changing. It's when that weather change, it make my arthritis act up. Oh, y'all ain't gonna never get a man. Oh, honey, I ain't gonna never get a man. I got arthritis knees, honey. Good thing that thing thangin', honey, because it ain't no other way, child. Summer, thank you for the super chat. Summer, thank you for becoming a member. I thought you were a member of Patreon. I thought you were a member already, Summer. I just had an update my card info and my card is good. I'm side-eyeing YouTube because what the heck? Why my membership got cut off? Listen, ain't no telling what's going on. Robin, yes, girl. I was like, you know what? It's the weather. The weather got my arthritis acting up. That's what it is. Cause tomorrow, when it be sunny when I wake up, everything's gonna be good. But I did go in there, child. Then I started getting old, girl. I went in there and got me some essential oil. I said, let me put a little essential oil on me. Oh my God. Oh, honey. Honey. I am not about to let these 40s take me out, honey. I am gonna be grown and sexy if I don't do nothing else. Okay. If I got to twirl around in here by myself, child, it would not get me. Jasmine said, I don't think Sasha likes Alexis either. Did you see that side eye? Girl, yes. And Alexis gave her the stank face when she came in too. Did you see that? See, y'all be watching. Y'all be picking up on the details. Exactly. Kirby said, Misha, your ex-husband probably went crazy because of the whop you put on him. I don't know what he was doing. I know he was acting like he was having a seizure. I'll tell you that. And I was like, oh, child, honey, this is not going to work for me. This ain't going to work. That's not gonna work for me. Oh, honey, I hate everything about it, honey. Hey, Max. The way Justin was posing, practicing their prom pics, gave me, hey girl, hey. Good day, Max. I said good day. Oh, child, y'all crazy. Chauncey said, the way I tried to do the knee challenge, epic fail. Them knees said, get up. You know what? That's probably why my knees was hurting. Listen, y'all, I am a TikTok fanatic, honey. When I get through with my reviews, I'm going to lay down and I'm going to get into some TikTok until the wee hours of the night. So y'all know it's a challenge on there. You know, that dude be like 2 hands up, keep them up, right? And then you got to go down and it, good knees, good knees. Baby, I did that. And I was like, oh, I need to record this because I actually stayed, up on my feet. It was still giving something. And then 2 days later, the knees were hurting. Thank you, Chauncey. That's what it was. Child, I blamed it on the 40, but I had did that knee challenge. You know what? Mm-hmm. Thank you for giving me a viable excuse. I appreciate it. Look, bad knees. I gotta listen. Y'all not about to take me down. Y'all are not about to take me down, honey. I did that challenge. I might have to put an emoji over my face so I can show y'all that I did that challenge, honey. Y'all ain't finna get me, honey. Oh, honey. I blame my semi-functioning knees on the pop, lock, and drop it air. Okay? Pop, lock, and drop it. Oh, child, you couldn't tell me nothing during it. And that chicken head, because that chicken head, you got to turn your knees a specific angle as well. So, honey, it's just a lot that we had to deal with. Vivian said, now see, Justin and Alexis make better girlfriends than husband and wife. Sitting up late at night gossiping and doing each other's hair. Vivian, because you know they gonna gossip. That's why I was like, I cannot believe y'all saying this stuff around Alexis. Okay? Because y'all already know she finna run it back. Like, don't say nothing about her. Around her. Let's move on. Buzz. Y'all see how I put that buzz up there for Sasha and Nate? Sasha and Nate. They didn't really do too much this episode. They were cute. I thought they were having fun. They brought the vibrating panties. Sasha almost went to the electric chair down below. And, they had a good time. I feel like their relationship is really starting to blossom now. We don't know much about it, okay? Because she ain't no fool. She ain't letting us know what's going on over there. If anything is going on, we ain't going to be privy to it until after the 8 weeks. But I do think that both of them will say yes on decision day. I feel like they have a lot of things in common. And I also feel like Nate, I feel like he brings out a more youthful side in Stasha. Like, I think she, may have been a little rigid. And now she wants to be a little bit more fun, especially when she heard he was a freak in the sheets. And she ain't fooling me. So I'm thinking that's why they might be all right. They might be all right. Ace said they look like they wanted to have a force. Ace. Okay, so it wasn't just me because I said that in the review. I'm like, okay, y'all can go, drop the swing off and get on out. They up there looking. Somebody said, wait. Oh my, wait, why you putting your leg up there? Get out. Go. Nobody asked you to stick around. Get out. I was like, oh, it's getting awkward. Honey, please leave. Child, Sages and Song said, on After Party, Alexis said the vibrations were not loud. That was edited. Oh, really? Did she say that? I must have went to go get a refreshing beverage when she said that. Sheila said, did those sex toys come from Candy? Okay, is that some candy-coated panties? Brittany said, that damn walk it out had me breathing hard. And I said, hell no. Give me the give me the Ben Gay, babe. Okay? And then you be trying to really walk it out real hard, too. And then when you do that turn, baby, end up in the emergency room. Do you hear me? Diana says, Sasha and Nate on their Kadinsky coated night vibes. Oh, Candy. Candy coated night vibes. Sasha about to go get a dungeon in that nice house Nate moving into. Okay, and he gonna be down for it. But listen, it seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like some tension might happen between them a little later. Because y'all remember on one of those previews, he was like, I don't love you, or I'm not in love with you, or something like that he said. And I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? Hold on. Coco said, yes, serious. Sasha is exhausting. He done oiled up her gears. Mm-hmm. Baby, he making her a little bit more youthful, honey. She said she gonna keep up with that young man. Okay, girl, get into it. Miss Brown Sugar said, Alexis is so frustrating to me. She stays trying to cut down her spouse and stays trying to do damage to the rest of them. Oh, baby, she hate. Y'all know what else I noticed? Did y'all notice at that table when they were talking about Lindy and Miguel, and Justin actually said something that made some sense, and Kristen co-signed, and she was like, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Did y'all see that look she gave him? She hates for him to speak. I'm like, girl, why don't you like for him to speak? Like, Exact TV. See, TV Views got it. She came in wearing suits and I got on booty shorts. Okay, but she did have a little bit of business at the top. I said, girl, take that sweat off at the top. It was business at the top and a party at the bottom. I said, girl, not you going from the boardroom to the booty shorts. Rail, you said Nate already moved into her home. He posted a video and you can see he is in Sasha's beautiful home. Did it? Posted a video on what? This social medias are open. Because baby, if they are, I need to go over there. Where he posted it? Judy said Nate had on those glitter black shoes on, acting like Michael Baby, when Nate did that spin and got up on his tiptoes, I said, I'm not about to play with Nate. I'm not about to play with him. He one of them people that actually have really grown on me. Omar said all they needed was another swing. They be looking like they on the playground singing, Aisha, you are the girl that I never had. You know what? I forgot about Aisha. I forgot about that song. Y'all know I'm a walking jukebox. K.L. Thompson said, damn, Alexis pulled a Chris season 12, didn't she? Of all the black kings, the white kings. Like, y'all give me Justin? Alexis, stop. Okay. And the thing is, you know what I think it is, y'all? After I just said that, y'all, I just had an epiphany. What if, now y'all just hear me out. What if Alexis really does like Justin, but she doesn't think he's cool enough? You know how you try to secretly talk to somebody? Well, not anybody with their, with their right mind or whatever. But you know how you like somebody, but you don't want to be seen out with them in public because it will make you look less cool. What if that's what's going on? What if she really likes Justin, but she doesn't see, she doesn't think he's cool enough? What y'all think about that? He posted on his YouTube page, Nate Barnes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to go out over there and check it out. Robin said, can Nate really dance? Because that MJ spin move wasn't it. Well, they ain't have much to choose from, Robin, because I was looking around like, who y'all really gonna choose? So when he turned around and did his tiptoe, I was like, we'll take it. We ain't got nothing else to choose from, child. We'll take it. Hold on, let me go up and make sure I got y'all comments. Hey, stay tuned reviews. Last night's episode was about to turn into an episode of Sex Sent Me to the ER. You remember that show? Child, I ain't gonna never forget. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow, child. It was this one episode I ain't gonna never forget. Key Diggs said, didn't they read the room? Nate and Sasha lingered too long in that room with that used swing. I was like, if y'all don't get out of here. And they were really looking over, and Sasha was like, wait, no, put your leg like that. No. I'm like, okay, get on out. Okay. Get on out, child. We don't need that much togetherness. All four of y'all be saying yes to each other on decision day. Erica Living Life said, I think she decided from day one she was going to get as much camera time as possible. Alexis. You think so? That could be too. My business, not yours. That makes sense since she doesn't want him to come out and club with her. Yeah, it's like something is. I'm really trying to figure out what is happening because it doesn't make sense how she flips like this. It's like she 1 minute she's, disparaging him. And then the next minute she's like, babe, no. And I love you too, but get away from me. Just go. Like, I'm confused. Girl, which one is it? We might need to get you some medication, honey, because I don't know what you're talking about. Summer, thank you for the super chat. Misha, now she thinks he's so uncool. Summer, when I tell you, I was thinking that same thing too. I was about to sing it, honey, but I was like, nah, girl. Tara said, girl, hey, we are kindred Virgo spirits. You turned 40 and I turned 5. Never mind. I know that's right, girl. Don't even worry about it. On the same day. Be good, girl. You stole my phrase looking upside my head. I almost passed out when you said we are. We see each other. Oh, honey. Ain't nothing like a 17th of September Virgo. Sister Toy said, right. Alexis wants Justin to act like that their first time was magical, but talks like it was nothing in front of the girl. She is always playing both ends, and I'm confused. Clearly, we ain't got nothing to say about Sasha and Nate, honey. We can move on, honey. We can move on from them. Phil said that babe-ish she be talking is passive aggressive. Alexis calls him babe when she is frustrated with Justin's behavior. I can see that. Chris said, Misha, did you get my super chat? No, I didn't. Hold on, let me go up. I see one from Summer. These super chats be moving fast, but I don't see it. Hold on. I'm going back up. Hold on, hold on. No, I don't see a super chat. I went all the way up back up to the top and I don't see it. I just see two from Summer and when she became a member. No, I don't see it. Can you put thank you so much for the super chat. Can you put your comment again so I can speak on it? Speak on it. Cyrus said Alexis is giving Chris season 12 vibes. She thinks Justin is not a trophy husband. He's too dark for her. I don't think it's that. I don't think he's too dark for her. I don't think it's that. But I don't think that he's the tall man that she wanted. Dr. Ivy Pearl said Alexis literally said that Justin had no stamina. Poor Justin. I know. Justin, we're speaking directly to you, honey, because I know you watching from the bushes. Okay. It's okay. Come on over. It's safe. Okay. We ain't gonna treat you too bad. Okay. Just come on over. It's all right. This is a safe space. Listen. If Ryan and the rest of the gang can come over here, honey, and we was kind of ripping them a new one, then you'll be safe. Okay, you'll be all right. So come on over. But it's not right the way that Alexis treats you from time to time and the things that she says, it's not cool. It's just not. Yes, y'all like the video, y'all. So we can continue to get into it. Sania says someone on Reddit said they saw Nate and Sasha at the store and she seemed to have a bump. What? Child, if she is pregnant, honey, that is something else. I think Alexis doesn't know what she wants, but it's not Justin, and she will embarrass him right out of the marriage. Sadly, I think you're right. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. Judy said, no, Alexis don't like Justin. Judy is like, girl, what the hell wrong with you? He bragged so much about women wanting him like he was a stud. Alexis just wanted to try it one time. She want a freak, not Meek in the bedroom. Honey, she looked like, and you know what? She kind of looked like she was kind of googly eyed a little bit when she seen that facial hair on Nate. I said, Nate, where you get that facial hair from? How many weeks in between this taping have we been gone, honey? She was like, oh, your hair looks nice. I'm like, mm-hmm. Rhonda said, I never thought Alexis didn't like Justin. All that slobbing in each other's mouths they used to be doing. I can't be doing all that kissing. Like, mm-mm. All that dang on kissing. True Wisdom says, someone told Alexis, if you get on this show, you may get a movie. Well, I mean, she's just acting. Honey, she sure is. This is her real right here. She can be in a good Tyler Perry production. It's giving Tyler Perry. It's giving Why Did I Get Married at First Sight? Tyler, now if you take that, because you know Tyler, if you take that, Tyler, please give me my credit, honey. You could just put my name in the credits. See, that's it. KL said, Alexis looks great and he was celibate. I'm saying most stamina levels will naturally have to increase. That's true. That's true. Jasmine said, Nate and Justin almost fight at the reunion. Girl, what? Where y'all get this from? Child, listen, where do y'all get this from? Because I need to know. Oh, baby, this gonna be good, honey. Not almost come to an fisticuffs. I hope they don't get to running out in the parking lot like Chris did when his ankles was out, child. I was like, boy, you gonna run out to that car and that car probably ain't even gonna start. I was like, now you about to fight the pastor, child. Pastor such and such. Okay, let's move on. Because we ain't got nothing to talk about when it comes to Sasha and Nate. Moving on to Kristen with the Y and Mitch. Um, you know, he was landing on pretty thick this episode. He made her feel like a natural woman. We saw a flashback of her saying she's being ridiculous or something she said, child. I feel like he gaslit her a little bit and made her feel like it was all her fault. And yeah, there's that. And so all weekend long, he was making sure to let Kristen know she was, you know, approved of. He was giving her words of affirmation, which seems to be her love language. And he was laying it on thick. Even when they were doing the dodgeball, he was like, when they said something about the winning team, he's like, wait, no, wife, don't take that personally because you're my winning team. I'm like, okay, Mitch, if you would act like this, would have acted like this from the beginning, we wouldn't have to be on you. Is it hard to be nice? Lanice said, I thought that video was the night of Poolgate. What video? Ayana said, Itchy Mitchy ain't trying to get a no on decision day. That's what I was thinking too. I think he was kind of laying it on thick because he didn't want he didn't want her to say no on decision day. True, Coco. Dealing with Mitch is like playing heads or tails. You just don't know what you're going to get. He should have been matched with Alexis so they could have been confused together and confused all of us, child. This is just too much. Omar said, and Miguel and Lindy were given the total opposite of Mitch and Kristen. Yes. Which was so crazy. But you know what? When I was watching the after party, y'all, Lindy kept saying, I should have known better. He was, he told me that he needed to, lay down and it was my fault. I should have known better. I should not have done that. And I'm just like, girl, I hear you, but I didn't like his tone. I didn't like his tone. He's saying something about her tone. It's that situation is up for debate because a lot of people see it as Lindy is immature and he just got sick of her. Okay, well, that could be true because I can very well see that, y'all. I really can, but you can't get mad when she continues to act the way that you have been accepting her acting. Like you should have nipped that in the bud a long time ago. But now that it's nearing decision day, you want to pipe up. Now is not the time to speak your speech. No, you should have did that a long time ago, honey, and you ain't fooling me. Cyrus said Mitch and his landing bandit strip needs to go. You sick of it. Sister Toy Toy said, and don't forget, Mitch told Kristen she was his prom queen. He sure did. I was like, boy, goodbye. Boy, gone. He was like, but I know that Lindy's the prom queen tonight, but you're my prom queen. It's not giving, honey. It's not giving what you thought it's supposed to have gave because I'm not trusting it. True Wisdom said, I'm sure I saw someone who looked just like Mitch with the itch underneath my LA bridge in a tent. What? Y'all crazy. Not even from Married at First Sight to the bridge, honey. I'm not about to play. Erica said, see, that's why I didn't feel no kind of way about her rant last week. I like Kristen, but she's a pygmisha. And don't put my name in it. No, I'm just kidding. Now, how did I get in it? She gonna get back with in the bed with Mitch. She is. She is. She really want this marriage to work. And you know what? It's I don't know, y'all. I'm so torn when it comes to Mitch and Kristen because I really want them to work because I think that they could be great together. I really do. But it's like he is just him. And that part I'm not fond of. I don't know. Yep. Yep, Kesha. Mitch knows this is his last chance at a wife. And he knows that, well, I was going to say he knows that Kristen will put her foot down, but it's like she put her foot down. And then 2 seconds later, she apologizes and thanks him for correcting her about putting her foot down. Like, Kristen, just stop, girl. Ugh. Courtney said, he back to how he was before she put it on him. This is the real him. You think so? She is. She was withholding the sex. She told him what she had to tell him at Poolgate. And I don't know. I'm just so confused. Sheila said, do they get a prize if they say yes on decision day? Each other. That's all they get. Because somebody else had asked that question and they actually answered it. Thank you, Jerica, for the super chat. Hey, Misha, I haven't watched yet, but caught your review and wanted to show love. I don't know if I can take the foolishness, child. Thanks for all you do. If you can't take it, I laid everything out for you. You ain't got to watch it. Just go listen to the review. That's it. Omar said, I think Lindy had ADHD because I'm exactly like her. I can't focus and have a low attention span. And I said that in my review, but I edited it out. And the reason why I did is because, child, people be canceling you for any old thing, child. And I was like, you know what? Let me not try to diagnose this lady because I don't know what she has. But that's why I just switched it to, we might need to have you go see someone so they can see what's going on. Okay? Because it's not normal for me to say to you, hey, the sky is blue. And then all of a sudden, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that man go by? Like, that's not normal. Girl, focus. Child, he ain't. She's not interested in anything he has to say. If he wasn't doing all that rapping, maybe because I'm like, okay, he about to give her a poem. And poems are really slow and paced. He was like, I seen you at the tree and I didn't have a knee and I can't see me. And you want to be a B and I can't be a V. And I'm like, what? What? And then he was like, it's better with the music. No. Okay. No, Eminem, it's not. I was like, not as better with the Post Malone. We don't want to hear it. Okay. We don't give a damn. And neither does Lindy. Child, I cannot. Child said, Mitch is poor, self righteous, and dirty. Ooh, child, tell us how you really feel. The maths producers are super villains for this match. Girl, ain't they? But wait a minute, y'all, though. Wait till we get together next Thursday. Because did y'all see that Mitch had took that ring off? Baby, you can dig up dirt and pick up cans with that ring on. Why is that ring not on your finger? She said, were there pretty girls at the beach? Oh, there's always pretty girls at the beach. Well, honey, they ain't looking at you. Because if they were looking at you, then you wouldn't be on Married at First Sight. Okay, and there's that on that. Secondly, why do you have to take your ring off? You can't save the environment with your ring on? See, this is what I'm saying right here. Mm-mm. Isaac said, I can't stop seeing that dirty snack bag. That little fanny pack. Listen, y'all, I wanted to find that picture so bad of Kristen dressed up as Mitch. Baby, when that fanny pack got to move. And why she had that hat pulled so far back and you could see that wig cap. Oh, y'all, that was so good to me. Baby, that was so good. I said, Kristen is a fool. And Smarty said, I wouldn't want to listen to them whack bars either. Boy, goodbye. He ain't no Eminem. He old twist. I'm about to block you. I need moderators. I need moderators for y'all. Oh, honey, not here, Twizzler. Whoa. He giving Kit Kat. It's a Kit Kat. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, honey. Ooh, child. Oh, I got real tears coming out my eyes. Oh, child, now he a Twizzler. Oh, child, I don't know what he is, but I just wish he shut the hell up because I. oh, oh. Miguel said he the freestyle king. Oh, honey, I am done. Nikki said Lindy may have ADHD. Nothing to be ashamed of if she does. They say doctors make the worst patients. That's true. Mhm. Oh man. Ooh, that was funny too. Me. Erica said, I'm gonna need Kristen to chill on wearing anything tight. There's nothing to show. Hey y'all. Hey Erica. Hey girl. Oh honey. I'm gonna need them to put the right bra on. Child, everybody had the wrong bra on. Shayna said, Mitch only came on maths to spread awareness and get some okay. That's it. That's all. Coco said, I thought it was funny that Mitch couldn't take the type of joke that he is the one to normally dish from Kristen, and it was at her own expense about divorce. That's true. He was very uncomfortable with that. I said, oh, baby, he is very uncomfortable. Do y'all hear me? Y'all, hold on one second. Because I just realized what I did. And listen, honey. I gotta make sure I correct this. Hold on one second, y'all. One moment, please. Hold on, let me see. I gotta correct this. Okay. And we're back. Okay, let me go on back over here. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Oh, honey. Y'all are so crazy. Not a Twizzler. Not MC Twizzler. Erica talking about MC Twizzler couldn't wait to bust out those poems, just like he couldn't wait to bust out that bear costume. And it just was so random. And this is the thing. I feel like she just wanted to enjoy the, the scenery and just ride in the carriage. It would be different if he was like, babe, I wrote a poem for you. And, started to recite it. He just all of a sudden, yeah, and then I went and I said, and I won't, and I got, I'm like, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where did this come from? And then she's like, yeah, because you said you wanted to tell me about the other one. And yeah, okay. And he's like, yeah, so I went downtown to see James Brown. And she's like, no, no, no. Look, there's a bunny over there. I'm like, okay, this right here. Cut. Oh, honey. Exactly, Ayana. Look, Steve is the rapper. Steve, show him how it's done, honey. Steve, where you at? You know he had that number one song that was sweeping the nation. Listen, we could put together a whole band. Well, we almost got enough for a boy band. Zach played the piano, and then Steve was the rapper. I don't know what Miguel doing, but we'll put him in there some kind of way. And we need just a few more people to have a Married at First Sight ensemble band. Child, we might need to get this together. KL said she has the ADHD of a child, if that, and not ADHD as an adult. She is not accustomed to Is she not accustomed to conversations? I was so confused by that. Cause I understood Miguel at that moment. I'm like, girl, that's rude. Okay. I understand whatever it is you're going through, but that's rude as hell. If I'm talking to you about something, please listen to what I'm saying and respond in kind. Don't just start talking about something random. And the crazy part about it was she was the one leading the conversations. She sat down and she was like, "This is like a scene out of Dungeons and Dragons." He's like, "Yeah, I mean, if the this and that and that." Oh, do you see those people with their iPhones? Why are you leading the conversation to stuff you don't want to talk about? Just sit in silence until your interest is sparked. Like, what is wrong with you? Micaiah said, I feel bad for Miguel. Lindsay doesn't work, won't get up with the baby, barely cooks, and doesn't have health insurance. This ain't the truth. If this ain't the truth, y'all remember I told y'all last time, honey, she don't do nothing. I was wondering if I was the only one that noticed. I was like, does she ever do anything, y'all? Besides nothing? But the way he just switched though, I don't know. Now I can't get with that. Nikki said Alexis can be the bootleg Mississippi dancing on the pole in the background. Oh, we can put Nate in there too. I feel like Nate can give us 16 at least. He can give us 16 bars. I'm sure he can. Vivian said a versus battle between Steve and MC Twizzler next week on Maps. It's all or nothing. When I say I love y'all, oh, honey. When I say this is a fool, not a verse, not a married at first sight versus. Listen, I need to get the producers on the line. Baby, they can have ratings out of this world. Oh, child, that is so funny. Oh, yeah, Tika, she did say on the after show that she'd been singing for forever. So Lindy can sing. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, child. And Desi said, I'm team Lindy with the picture situation, though. How do you tell your wife not to expect you to take her pics? I wish my husband would. And that's the thing, too. It's not the fact that he just wanted to decompress and he was like, babe, I was laying down. Like, I didn't feel like taking a picture. Don't expect me to be your personal photographer. That was something totally different. You've been waiting to say something like that. I don't know if she asked him to take pictures often or what's going on, but Child said, didn't Jacob play an instrument? He sure did play the guitar or something like that. Girl, we got a band. No, it was the drums. Girl, we got a band. Okay, so let's put it together. You know what? I'm gonna have to make a video, child. We got Zach on the piano. We got Miguel doing what Miguel does. Honey, I don't know. Steve is rapping. Jacob playing the drums. Lindy singing on the beat. And who gonna be the manager? I feel like Sasha will be a really good manager. I feel like she will really get in there with the business and have everything laid out how everything needs to be laid out. And Sasha could be the manager. There we go. Toy said, Miss Misha, I have to give you your props. I listen to many YouTubers' lives and whatnot, but yours be so entertaining and everyone here is so respectful. I love it here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, everybody here is so sweet. That's why I guess I've been on here almost 2 years and still don't have moderators. Every now and again, a troll on through. But for the most part, we respect each other and whatever. I think it's about the tone that you set for your channel. Like if you set a certain tone, then those types of people follow. I really appreciate that. Hey, Jay Williams. Laid by Niche, thank you for the super chat. I hated how Miguel treated Lindy this episode, but baby, when she kept cutting him off, my skin was crawling and I was screaming at the TV like, girl, you know what? Let's move on because Kristen and Mitch clearly didn't give us nothing. Miguel and Lindy. Okay, so I asked y'all if y'all wanted me to drop the link. If y'all wanted to come up and speak your speech about it, it's no pressure. You don't have to. I just wanted to know if you wanted to come up and voice your concerns or whatever it is that you think about all things McGindy. Okay. Having said, Misha, the way Miguel's face switched to somebody who looked like they was robbed clean in the dead of night, he scared the hell out of me. Look how he looking at her. Let me hide the comments so y'all can see. Look how he looking at her. He is legit looking at her scary. And some people was like, he's sick of it. I understand that. But this look and his tone, it wasn't even how some people get frightened because you yell? I was more so afraid of the more monotone, stern tone that he was using. I was like, I don't like it. And then he kept doing it. This is the thing about it. You saw the reaction that she gave you the first time you did it. She cried. You went and you fixed it. You did it again until she was driven to tears, went and you fixed it. What do you need from me? Go away. Okay, that's what I need from you. Then she's like, now this is the part where I was a little bit torn. Okay. I was a little on the fence because I was like, was she being passive aggressive by asking the producer to do it? Like, well, you don't want to do it, so I'm gonna never ask you to do it again. Because Lindy can be like that. The whole insurance thing. You know what? Just forget it. I'll just die. I don't have to be on your insurance. You know what? I won't even go to the doctor. That's how Lindy is. So I was like, you know what? I feel like she's trying to be passive aggressive in this moment. But then at the same time, it's like, dang, dude, you said don't bother you. You're not her personal. Because I'm going to tell you this. If somebody says to me, don't expect me to be your personal photographer, you ain't never got to worry about me asking you ever again. Ever again. And I mean that. I don't care if I have to bring a tripod and push a button myself. I will never ask you to take me another picture. So maybe that is where she was coming from. I was torn. What y'all think? And Desi said, then he was speaking to her like a child, saying, you don't ever speak to me like that. I was like, what? And then he said, do you understand me? That doesn't work for me. I was like, oh, child. Honey. And she's so afraid to get a no on decision day, she didn't even pipe up. True Wisdom saying, I ain't saying nothing about Miguel. I'm scared everyone who gets perfect score with... I'm scared of anyone who gets a perfect score with Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, child. Hey, Amanda. Miguel was in the wrong most of this episode, but Lindy has got him on the edge, always talking about her crazy side and how he can't handle it. He's constantly on high alert. That's exactly what I said in the review, Amanda. You are absolutely right. It's like, girl, you kept leading with that. So now he's feeling like, is this a 10? Is this a moment? He kept calling things blow-ups and outbursts. I'm like, what? I wouldn't be surprised if something else happened unrelated that bummed him before the whole weekend that he planned. That was the crazy part. But you know what? Somebody said something that made some sense to me. They said they felt like he was one of those people that didn't like that that it was all about her, that the prom was centered around her. But I'm like, isn't he the one that came up with the plan? And okay, and another thing too, I wanted to say. He kept saying he was low energy. Dude, take a nap. But you ain't going to keep on using low energy all weekend long, honey. You need to go ahead and recover. Y'all can miss, something. If you can't show, then you can't show. Like, Omar said, I'm telling y'all, he was going through withdrawals from Dungeons and Dragons. He ain't played in 8 weeks. He better go, child. Nobody got time to play with him. Some of y'all were saying Elijah one gave wife beater vibes last season. So does Miguel, y'all? Child. Listen. Let me put my banner up, child. Look, because I don't want no problems. Welcome to the Opinionated Channel. All views expressed are opinions and alleged. If you would like to support my channel, please Cashapp $MEASHAIMO. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Child, because I don't need no issues, honey. Listen, what y'all say? James said, I thought Miguel was pee-whipped. I guess it wore off. All that cooking. See, I knew someone right every single episode when they opened up, y'all. It was Miguel in that kitchen presenting her with a plate. I said, he gonna get sick of that. I ain't saying on my reviews, but I said it to myself out loud when I was watching. I said, he gonna get sick of that. He was up all night with the baby. He got to make the food, feed the food, do the food. It's too much. So finally, Dr. Ivy Pearl said, Lindy has acted up until the real Miguel showed us his real self. There is no excuse for Miguel's behavior. These two need to get as far away from each other as possible. I completely agree, Dr. Ivy Pearl. I agree. Lolo said, all the ladies drove to the couples retreat. Miguel could have napped then. That's true, but then knowing Lindy, why you sleep? Wake up. Who's going to talk to me? It's an hour away. Child, girl. But he definitely could have had some sleep. Hey, Zoe. McGindy happened that same week. He lacked sleep because she didn't help him with the baby. You right, Zoe. She did say that on the after party. She said we were just coming off of having McGindy. Her excuse was anxiety and he was sick of it. He handled it all wrong though. And well, baby, they better not ever have a real baby because they're going to claw each other's eyes out. Okay? That's what they better not ever, and I do mean not ever, have a real child. Because that's going to be the downfall and the detriment of the entire marriage. If this fake baby got y'all fighting like this, you could never last with a real baby. Mm-mm. Katie Pop said, I was thinking that too. He couldn't stand it being all about Lindy, even though he planned it. Yeah, and that's what somebody said. And I was like, you think so? Here, this is what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and speak their speech. Okay. I put it in the chat just in case. Coco said he was awake when Sasha and Nate came in their room with the swing, though. He sure was getting ready to talk about it yet again. I'm like, okay, oh, child, how many times we going to talk about the same thing? But what really got me, y'all, what was funny when they got back to the room was Kristen had already sat up there and told Mitch that she would probably be divorced the most times. She gonna get back to the room tomorrow. Tonight was fun, wasn't it? I said, baby, Kristen is hell. When I tell y'all I ain't never laughed so loud, I said, Kristen, it's something wrong with her. It is something wrong with her. Hold on, let me go down, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna let Alyssa come up. Hopefully, I pronounced your name correctly and say what it is you need to say, honey, and speak your speech. We got Amber Brown in the back. If you want to come up and voice your opinion on all things Miguel and Lindy, Amani said the way he looking at her, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, listen. These are opinions. Phil said, as Stay Tuned reviews, Kristen was wrong AF last week as well. Was she about what? I get paid on Big O. Maybe he should have took some days off if it was a big weekend or some Prozac. Honey, something. Okay, I'm gonna let them come up.
Hello. I'm Alicia. I just wanted one thought that I wanted to say about Miguel and Lindy in regards to the pictures.
Okay.
I absolutely agree with you. I would not ask him for one other thing. If you told me I'm not going to be your personal photographer and then told me you don't talk to me like that, I would not ask him to take a single other picture for me. No. Because then he got mad at her later on, and then he told her that she needed to read the room after also acknowledging that she could not read the room, and then was like, well, you should just ask me next time, as if he then wouldn't have gotten upset with her for asking him whether he wanted to take the photo or not.
That's exactly how I felt. And I'm just like, okay, well, the way that you came across and the fact that you said, I'm not here to be your personal photographer, she took that and decided that, okay, well, moving forward, I will not be asking you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I took it. I am in total agreement with you.
That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for speaking your speech, girl.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
God built this podcast. Is Miguel bipolar or extremely introverted? I don't know what it is. I guess he just can't handle. I guess he's just one of them people. When he gets grumpy, he's grumpy. And he even said in the confessional, he said, when I get upset or when I'm negative, he kept saying when I'm negative. When I'm negative, I'm mad, I'm mean, I'm angry, I'm like, nobody about to put up with that, honey. This is probably why you are on Married at First Sight. I knew someone right. I'm like, Miguel can't be perfect. And the way that he was every single week, always saying, everything's great. I mean, everything's, I mean, I couldn't get a more perfect wife. I knew that was going to wear off. Even his friend was like, okay, what's the real? No, everything's great. I'm like, okay. Phil said Miguel is controlling. You think so? Yes, y'all like the video for me, please. Alicia, thank you for coming up and speaking your speech. Dina the Explorer said Miguel needs to know that real life doesn't work like those video games. Okay. He really does. And I don't think he gets it. He doesn't get it at all. Hold on, y'all. Courtney said he was just searching for a way out. I think he was too. I think that, it's getting down to the wire and I don't think he feels like he can make it past the 8 weeks, especially with him saying last week that he's starting to notice how negative Lindy can be. So now this week, he's like, okay, I'm going to nitpick every single thing. So this can be my excuse as to why I'm saying no. That's what I think it is. But I don't know. They might go to distance. I don't know because on the after party, she was acting like they were good again. Because even Alexis was like, you know, when we found out they were arguing, we were like, okay, they'll be fine because we know that their relationship is good. Girl, anyway, Janice said, or Janice, it's so many mixed signals coming from Miguel. It really is. And I don't know which one is really him, but I knew he was faking. I knew he was faking in the beginning. I think he likes Lindy. I think he really does. I think that he likes Lindy, but I also think that this is the real him. And something about it I just don't trust. Something about it I just don't trust, y'all. Okay. We're going to let Carice come on up and speak her speech.
Actually, it's he.
Oh, he, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. That's all right. Uh, Miguel. I know we're moving on, but Miguel is just. I swear he gives me serial killer vibe, especially with the picture that you had up there before, where it said sorry. That's just he's really Jeffrey Dahmer vibe to me. I don't know if I don't know if anybody else is feeling that or if you're even feeling that, but he scares me
Yeah, he seems a little
a
scary.
little scary.
Yeah, I definitely am in agreement with that. I'm like, if this is what it's like when you're grumpy, honey. Oh,
That whole look is like if there was nobody around, your throat would be slit, your arms would be cut off, and you'd be in several plastic bags right now on the way to the dump.
oh wow. And look, it's even scarier now that you're saying that and I'm looking at this picture at the same time.
I
That is not
know. But we
No,
have to
it's
say,
not.
Misha, we love your show. This is one of the best things on YouTube right now. And I hope you have a very long and prosperous career.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate
You
that.
are very welcome. Thank you. That's all I had to say.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, that was fun.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey.
Child, what you got to say about this Miguel and Lindy mess?
How I've been saying it all over Beyonce's internet. His Miguel was Joseing. Like, literally, they're the same person. Being so nice, love bombing, and then locking her outside. In this case, making her feel like crap. I mean, she was wrong being annoying and stuff, though, but he was doing a whole lot. Like you said, I think he's really trying to find a reason to get away from her. I think he's gotten his fill and he's tired of it now and it just doesn't work anymore for him. He did what he needed to do and said what he needed to say, and I think he's done. I thought it was very, very rude of him to continue to make it about him when it was supposed to be about her. Even at the prom, I felt like he could have saved that moment till they got back to the room, but instead, in front of everybody, you want to chastise her like a child. Like, they standing there, everybody kind of looking like, what's going on? Like, he was just going in on her because it was about her, and then going back and saying, I can't be a king without my queen. Come on now, quit playing games. So, as far as Lindy and Miguel, I hope it's a no because they just ain't it.
I definitely agree. And I agree that the speeches were very performative. I was like, Miguel, you just got through ripping her a new one basically over on the side. And now it's like, oh, what's a king without his queen? I'm like, okay, all y'all nuts, honey. It's giving nuts.
Right. Is it giving
Yeah, I
controlling?
agree.
Is it giving controlling? Because I feel like since the whole insurance situation, he's been giddy gung ho, and now it's like I appreciate. I see the gifts. I think that's cute, but it's like now that I feel like he's doing more for her, I'm starting to see his attitude change toward her. So I don't know. Allegedly, possibly. I feel like it's kind of giving controlling. It's just kind of nerve wracking because I noted too that on the after party, Lindy seemed more subdued. She's real, like she don't want to know. So I feel like she's gonna change who she is to keep Miguel because she don't want to get a divorce. But I don't know what y'all think.
I definitely saw a difference in her when I watched the after party. I was like, the way she was making the excuses for him, and she should have known better, and I know better than to do that, and I should not have done that, and I'm like, okay. I don't know if it's controlling though, because I feel like he lets her be her. I think it's more so of him being afraid that, things might actually go good. I think it's self-sabotage. But I don't know
Okay.
if I see controlling.
Okay. Well, that's my 2 cents. Thank you for having me up. I love your podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to speak your speech, girl.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night. Hey, Takesha.
Hi, Misha.
Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so what you got to say about this Lindy and Miguel stuff?
Um, I think that Lindy is like they're both kind of the same. Like the whole like insurance thing. I just don't understand why like people are like, oh, he should like put her on there and like he should do it. Like this is all representative. Like until we get off the show and I see how you are, you know, why would I put you on my insurance? This is an experiment. Like I didn't really understand why people like why she made a big deal about it. Like we don't know each other that well to be making such a big move and then, after decision day we decide not to be together and it's hard to get that person off and all that. Like it didn't really make any sense. Hopefully I think they are good together. I do think that Miguel did kind of feel jealous that it wasn't about both of them. It was just about her, even though he planned it. So I really just didn't understand why he was jealous.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things where he had started to resent certain things about her, and
Yeah.
then it was just building up. And so when you put that on top of the fact that they had that baby, there was a lack of sleep, he was tired. She said that he was constantly working, because I remember on the after party, she said that he had worked like some long hours or something. And then they came to the whole couples retreat. And so her being kind of demanding, he just snapped and could not snap out of it, because it was just like, girl, all the time I'm doing everything. I'm working. Because, Lindy, she don't go to work. She don't cook. She don't clean. But let me tell you, she got this ring. So he just, after that, he was just like, I'm sick of it. But just the way that he was, it would be a no for me. I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to deal with him after that.
Yeah, I see in the comments someone said I wouldn't call this an experiment. This is a marriage. It's an experiment because regular people do not do this and it's not very common and most of the time these people do not work out. And a lot of times like it is based off attraction. Like if that person's not attracted to you, they're going to, do things to make you upset or they're going to treat you any type of way. Just like Alexis and Justin, she was not attracted to him. The whole honeymoon was an act. I do believe that Justin was attracted to her, but she was not attracted to him because the majority of the time when you go on a dating app and you swipe left, that means the guy or the girl isn't attractive. So she was not hoping for him to be walking down the aisle. So yeah, it is an experiment because this is not regular. Like this is not a common way. This is like arranged marriage, but like it's probably worse because usually you would have met the person prior to getting married. But that's all I had to say.
All right. Well, thank you. You have a good
Okay,
night.
thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Deidre. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey girl, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, this is how I feel about the situation. They not gonna make it. This is how I feel. And this would be the great time for Lindy to show her Hurricane K at their prom. Just turned over everything.
Oh, child. Not tearing up the recreational spaces at the prom.
Head up, because obviously they're not gonna be able to deal with each other. His passive aggressiveness just allowing her to, have her emotions, and then he flipped the script on her. If Lindy goes to 10, put your money where your mouth is, girl. Go ahead and tear up the whole place. We'll clean it up tomorrow.
Okay. Have production get it together. It'll be all right.
Exactly.
I
But
think
love
he
your
was trying
channel,
to push
girl.
her. Thank you so much. I think he was trying to push her to that 10, though. I think he wanted her to go there so he
And
could be like,
she should have showed him.
ooh, child. Woo, it would have been a fool.
It
Hopefully at
would
the
have been.
reunion, hopefully at the reunion, everybody's on 4.5 because we definitely don't need them to be on a 10. And we're going to see if Miguel and Lindy says yes or no on decision day. I feel like she is probably going to say yes. And I think he's going to say yes, but shortly after they'll get divorced. That's what I think.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, they don't need to do it at the reunion. Just do that with the producers. We don't need to be seeing all that with Mr. Kevin.
I know that's right. Well, thank you for speaking your speech.
All right, girl. Love you.
Bye. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for coming up to talk to me, honey. Let me get back to these comments. Isaac said, I take the picture and go back to bed. Problem solved. People got to pick their battles. Everything ain't worth the fight. Isaac, I totally agree because it's like, listen, just take the picture and then just lay back down. But see, the thing is, I don't know exactly what happened before she asked him to take the picture because the way that we saw it, it was just like we were just seeing their window and then we could hear them because they were mic'd up. I don't know what the situation was beforehand. How many pictures did he take? Did he take 5? Did he take 500? Like, at what point did he snap and say, I don't want to take anymore? Like, leave me the hell alone. I don't give up. Damn, like, stop. So I don't know at what point he just decided to get upset. So I'm with you though. Just take it and go. Like, go ahead. Shayna said they'll get divorced when the next season starts. I think so too. Oh, really? A Green said I saw on another YouTube channel that they were recently spotted out in San Diego. See, child, child, not everybody spotted out, honey. It's given where in the world is Carmen San Diego, baby. They all out and about. This cast don't care about nothing, do they? Shakita said Miguel looks like if she go Hurricane K, that he will choke Lindy. Oh, child. Oh, honey. He'll be choked up. Okay, he'll be choked up, child. I gotta make sure that this video is monetized. He'll be choked up, child. Just so choked up. A Pink J said Nutty Lindy and Passive Miguel will stay married, but eventually divorce. I think so too. I think so too. That's what it's giving me. That's what it's giving me. And this is her and her. I don't know who took this picture, child. Is this the picture she was waiting on him to take? Because, honey, if that's the case, he should have went back to sleep. Okay. Hold on, let me go on down. Evolving MT, which is what he was doing. Then she wanted it taken a different way. If this the one he took, no wonder she pissed. I'm just playing, y'all. Oh, honey. Mrs. Smith said, was anyone else tickled when Lindy said on the after party that Miguel was working really long hours? She said he's working like 40 plus hours. Lindy barely working like self likens 40 plus hours as working long. Did she say 40 plus? Girl, I must have not really been paying attention to the after party, okay? Because all I heard was her saying he worked really long hours. And I was like, oh, okay. Girl, not a regular work week. Baby, she would never survive in my world, okay? Listen, y'all be thinking, you know what I used to think the same thing too. People think that when you do a YouTube channel or whatever, it's just, you do a few videos and you go and chill and it's cool. No, I did not realize how much it was actual work. Like, it's 24 hours a day work. And then when you ain't working, you thinking about how you can be working. I said I was going to take 2 days off, y'all. If you ask the people on Patreon, I bothered them every 5 minutes. I'm like, hey, what y'all doing? Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I didn't take off nothing. Okay, them 2 days were wasted. I did not do one thing for me Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, Lindy, 40 hours, baby. Girl gone. Marva said, Miguel wanted to be bitter, but Lindy gets on my nerves too much. She is unstable mentally, so rude to talk over your partner. Yeah, it is. And she really needs to figure out how to get that under control because that was rude. Hey, JoJo. Can we all agree that this season has been fun, though? Overall, this has been a juicy season. It has been, JoJo. You know what? I didn't even want to watch this season. And I was just telling my son the other day, because, he's my sounding board and whatnot. I was like, I'm so sick of Married at First Sight. I think I'm gonna get off this train. He was like, no, mom, we have to keep going with Married at First Sight. Child, he all in it like he know what's going on. Ooh, child. I get paid on Big O. Man, ask an entrepreneur, 40 hours is a light week. I wish I could do 40 hours. Do you know how long it takes to edit a video with all that cackling I be doing? I got to sit there and I record the video. That video is 30, 40 minutes long, especially Married at First Sight, y'all. Them videos be an hour and a half long. I condense them to 45 minutes or 50 minutes. Because when I really just get into it, and then I have to listen to the video back. So that's another hour and 30 minutes. And then I have to edit the video, which is another 2 hours. Then I have to render the video and upload the video, which is another 2 hours. I watch the video at 7 o'clock and y'all get it at 4 o'clock in the morning because that's the time I'm finished with it. Child, it's a lot of work, child. It is a lot of work. Actually, Aubrey said, Misha, your son is spot on. Baby, he said, please don't. He said, do not get off of Married at First Sight. I said, okay, what about after this season? We can just do something else on Wednesdays. He was like, no, what about the people? I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Because I feel like, Married at First Sight is not, it has a huge fan base. Don't get me wrong, honey. They be clowning in those forums, okay? Facebook, Reddit, all those. They really do. But it's not as big on YouTube as it once was. When I first started reviewing season 12, every time you opened up YouTube, it was all things Married at First Sight. So I don't feel like I see that as much now. And, quite frankly, my first time around season 12, I was getting like 40, 50,000 views. Now I'm getting like 15, 16, which is still good, but it just shows me where the viewership is. And it's not as many people watching as it once was. So I'm just thinking like, can I take a break? But then we wouldn't be able to get into it. So, child, we just gonna keep on going, child. Evolving Me T said, we appreciate you, Misha. Thank you. Look, Marvin said, oh, your baby's so thoughtful. He is. That boy has the purest heart I ever seen on a person. I just always keep telling him, do not let the world change you. Like, please stay sweet. And my grandma always tell him that every time she talked to him on the phone, she'd be like, stay sweet. Because he just really cares about other people. And that's just the great part of him. I just love it. Misha, you're hilarious. So I wouldn't mind the longer video, in my opinion. I listen while I work. See, and I be thinking like, girl, don't nobody want to sit up and hear no hour and a half. They already had to watch 2 hours. Condense it down, girl. Sometimes I really be wanting to give y'all a 15-minute review. Lindy and Miguel got into it, honey. They didn't stop getting into it until after they got into it and it was over. I don't know what happened, but the men were looking for him and they couldn't find him in the daytime with a flashlight. He eventually showed up, told them that they was fussing in the kitchen. Sasha, Nate, and Kristen with the Y, they were talking. The sex wasn't good. Well, we already knew that was going to happen. Outside, Justin don't know what you do with a sex swing. Nate had to tell him, went to dinner, vibrating panties, the end. That's exactly what I be wanting to do sometimes. Because it's like, girl, we'll just talk about it on the live. But then, y'all know I'm long-winded. So there's that. There's that. Jay said, baby, 40 hours is too much for me now. I told my man I'm ready to be a stay-at-home girlfriend. I know that's right, honey. I ain't got no man. It's just me and my son. But, honey, I told him that I just don't want to work, period. Like, I just don't want to do nothing. But the thing about this is, as cliche and as, corny as it may sound, when they say, like, if you find your passion, you never work another day in your life, that's for real. Because although it takes me a long time to do the videos and stuff, I enjoy just watching TV and talking to y'all about it. Like, where they do that at? Where can you do that and make money for doing it? Like, this is my dream job. Hey, JoJo. Nikki said, did y'all catch the shade Mitch and Nate threw at Justin by the fire pit? Mitch and Nate threw at Justin. What did they say? About what? What did they say to him? JoJo said, I love the longer videos. I listen while I drink my morning coffee. You know what, JoJo? It's so crazy you said that because, listen, YouTube has now become like, I watch all my shows. Don't get me wrong. I'm a TV junkie. But when I'm doing something around the house or something, I try to find me a long YouTube video and they don't be long enough. I'm like, what is this 20 minutes? I haven't even finished the kitchen. So I'll be trying to like find a good video and listen to it while I do whatever I'm doing. So I understand that because I do the same thing. C ain't for cookie. Misha, you missed my comment that sums up Miguel. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back up. Let me see what sums him up. Because, child, if it's a fool, that's all you got to put in the comment. All you got to put is, it's a fool. Londa, hey, girl. Lindy crazy tell herself in this disco ball dress. Girl, why you sound just like me? You're crazy tell self in this disco ball dress posted up in this window beside this lamp. Baby, she wanted to take pictures all day and night of that. Girl, I'm not about to play. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go. Let me go up. C ain't for cookie. I don't see it. Re-put it in the comments so I can get to it. Oh, child, Nikki said, yeah, 40 hours is a lot to her. Child, she would never make it. Do you hear me? Amanda said, oh my gosh, can we please talk about the vibrating panties of it all? LMAO, was Nate messing with her or did he really? He was messing with her, Amanda. And you know why I knew he was lying? I said, Nate, you lying. Because he sat down when she went in their restroom and he read those instructions and he was like, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So when he read the directions on how it's supposed to work, he was like, okay, got it. So I push the middle button and then I do this and I do that. He was buzzing them things because he wanted to do that. And then even when she was like, oh my gosh, he was like, it was kind of hot. I said, see, Nate can't be trusted. He know he was doing that on purpose. Nikki said when Mitch said something about Miguel and Lindy not throwing their whole marriage away because Justin was being messy. Oh, yes. Did you see that? Okay, yes, I did pick that up. That's why I said in the review, I said, oh, well, Mitch, he's a gossip girl. They like to keep the mess going. So that's why he thinks the whole marriage is over because he can't find Miguel. I did pick that up. And then Nate kind of like, he kind of like laughed at it. And you're right. Nate threw the shade to Justin about wanting to climb in the sex swing. That's why I asked, I said, is he a virgin? Like, why do you keep asking these kind of questions? Like, what are you saying? You're going to play Monopoly? What really threw me off is when he said the guys were going to all get together and play Monopoly. Do you know how long Monopoly is? If you don't buy all them damn properties, okay, you can be playing all night long. Justin, no woman gets turned on by her man sitting down playing a ravishing game of Monopoly. No. Like, no. Girl, I was like, what? Lindy said she wanted the real prom with all the pictures. Oh. Y'all know, listen, y'all know prom is my thing. Y'all know I have a soft spot for a prom because my prom was the prom from hell. Y'all know, y'all heard the story time, honey. Damn near got locked up, had a fight. It was just too much going on for me on my prom night. Okay, so my prom night was ruined. Oh, child, it was just a mess. And I always said, ever since I watched this episode of The Cosby Show as a little girl, and Cliff had redid Claire's prom. Ever since I've seen that episode as a child, growing up after I had the prom from hell, I was like, if I ever meet a man that loves me, I want him to recreate my prom. It was awful. But then somebody gave me a great idea because y'all know I didn't get to celebrate my 40th birthday, right? Y'all stay with me, honey. We're having a Lindy moment. Don't drop away yet. Just stay with me, honey. We're all over the place. It's okay. So listen, I was thinking somebody gave me a great idea and they said that I should plan my birthday party as a prom. And I was like, I like that. I really do like that idea, but I really want to do the masquerade of it all. But you can still get your judge, at the prom. So, baby, the prom it is. Honey, that's what I'm going to throw. Next time I actually have a birthday party and I ain't scared of the panorama and whatnot, I'm going to do the prom. I like it. Coco said, I feel like Kristen's punch was the only drink spiked because when she was presenting them superlatives, that's the most animated I've seen her in these episodes. And it carried on to when she dressed up as Mitch. I said, something got to be in her drink, honey, because what is happening? Child, it was a mess. Lauren said, you should. It's cheesy and cute. I think so, too. Omar said, not with me, though. Once Boardwalk and Park Place are bought, I'm out. Okay. Chandra said both of my proms were awful. You went to two? Oh, you know what? I actually did go to two. My parents were very strict, but they let me go with my friend Aaron. And he went to another high school. And child, you couldn't tell me nothing. I went and bought this little cute dress and we went to this prom. But he was just my friend. But child, he tried to kiss me at the end of the night. And I'm like, boy, if you don't go, honey, we are friends to the end. Okay. It's nothing happening over here but the rent. And I don't even pay rent. So therefore, and thus and such, it's a no. But I'm sorry that you had two bad proms, honey. At least I only had one. Aubrey said, "Oh yeah, Justin thinks he's a girl, and he ain't fooling me." Aubrey, you think so? Oh, child. Mm-mm-mm. Look, wifey Sloan said, "This song is dedicated to Justin. Cry me a river." Oh, laugh out loud in my Justin Timberlake voice. Okay. Listen, I wish this was a radio station, honey, because I sure would play it. You know what, Justin? This one's for you, honey, and put it on. Zoe said, "Wait, why his crazy wife tell the world he's inexperienced by saying on TV that he had a problem removing her bra? She doesn't cover him at all. At all. At all." Speaking of, let's move on to them being in his kitchen. No, she doesn't cover him at all. And then she's like, I don't use toys. I mean, I'm good. I'm good enough. You know, if my man there and I'm there, then it's exciting. Here go Kristen. I have three. Girl, not three. Girl, you using them things, ain't you? Child, not your battery's running a little low. Girl, not you having to switch it out because your battery's running a little low. Ooh, honey. Micaiah said, yes, my first one, my date went to jail, and my second one only let me stay for 30 minutes. Girl, oh, see, it's a whole bunch of prom horror stories out there. Child, this is a fool. Omar said he didn't even go to prom. I went. You couldn't tell me nothing either. Baby, when I tell y'all I thought I looked so good. But child, that only lasted for 2 seconds. Y'all remember that story time over on Patreon, child? Sitting on the corner, honey, went home. My mama had to come pick me up, went home, snuck right back out, went to prom, damn near went to jail. Child, it was a fool. Okay. That prom, I ain't gonna never forget it. Yvette said, I think she feels he's not enough man for her, if you know what I mean. He wasn't man enough for me. Shout out to Toni Braxton. She definitely doesn't think so. Can we talk about Sasha's facial expressions when Alexis confesses that the sex was bad? Sasha's face was like, sucks to be you. She definitely was giving that, oh, I can't relate. She definitely was giving, girl, I don't know about you. But honey, he putting it down over here. Okay. Hot Cocoa Bang Bang said, Justin said, play Monopoly with a straight face. Girl, when he said that, at first I thought he said that because they were planning on going to a strip club or something. Girl, no. And then when she said, no, babe, I think that's just you that wants to play Monopoly. I said, oh, okay, this explains it all. Y'all remember that show, Clarissa Explains It All? Child, I'm showing my age. But yeah, when he said that and she said, no, babe, that's just you. I said, okay. It's nothing else left to say about this whole situation. I understand now. It's a fool. Hold on. Commander said, all can be taught and learned. That's true. But I mean, I don't know. I don't be feeling like doing no teaching, honey. I just don't be feeling like doing no teaching, honey. Please come. I already taught. Okay. I know that's terrible. That is terrible, y'all. But please come talk, honey. Please. C ain't for cookie. Miguel is a cancer man. Unevolved cancers can be extremely moody, and some really act up when irritated, i.e. Mike Tyson. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. The people were speaking their speech when this comment came up. 50 Cent, OJ, Tom Cruise, and Mike Tyson are cancers? Oh, okay. Okay. And we got it. Okay. Yvette said Alexis is a hater and she's not happy and don't want anybody to be happy. I agree, Yvette. I agree. Especially the way that she looks and she wears her, her facial expression and, everything. She wears her emotions on her sleeve. So whenever she's feeling something, her face is going to tell you before her mouth does. Yes, Omar. Yes, AW. I used to love me some Clarissa Explains It All, honey, especially on a good Saturday. Child, I need to do some throwback reviews of some other shows, child. I told y'all I've been watching that TV, child. Vaughn said, I feel bad for Justin. I feel like he's getting the worst criticism this season from all the blogs and bloggers, and he seems like a really nice guy. Not for me. I feel bad for Justin. I understand though, because I even said this in another live, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I said that I don't say certain things about Justin because he's a person. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be hard getting such criticism from everybody saying everything. Now, I am going to talk about them turtlenecks. Now, that ain't going to change. Okay. I'm going to talk about them turtlenecks and I'm going to talk about them blouses. But that's all I'm going to talk about. That's a good key. And I feel like Justin, he can take it. You know, he done been in the comments before, but now it seems like he done went into hiding. But he did give me a little bit of tea on the slick when I had said that Alexis seemed performative and she seemed like she was gonna try to change him, and I told him don't ever change or whatever. And in the comment section, he was like, "Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'm never gonna change who I am." Blah 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 blah. I feel like that was him telling me that she gonna try him, but he gonna stand his ground. And I'm starting to see that as the season progresses, which I hope it progress on to decision day. Like how much longer? Child, that's what I was thinking on yesterday. I was like, how much longer are we gonna be here, honey? Gerald said, Misha, why you say blouses? Because he had on a blouse that one day. Y'all know he had on a blouse that one week. Honey, that ain't just me. He had on a blouse, and that's okay. It's okay. Y'all crazy. Oh, honey. Zoe said, Alexis is so unaware of her bad, hating behavior. She was on the after party like she didn't understand why people voted her as messy. And she ain't, but see, the thing is, she playing crazy, as my grandmother would say. Girl, quit playing crazy. You know exactly why everybody is saying that. And Nate dang sure let it be known why he said it. Oh, I wish I could play that clip of Nate saying that she destroyed that marriage. YouTube, y'all gotta let us play some clips, honey. Oh, child. Tiffany said, I feel bad for Justin too, but there is someone out there for him just too emotional. Yeah, I said that earlier, Tiffany. I feel like there's going to be a nice lady that's going to like a nice man. Two nice people getting together, okay, and getting into it as they get into it. And you know what? Now, all jokes aside, though, Alexis is going to regret not taking him more seriously. There, he does have some stuff about him. He like his kites. He like his pointy toe boots. He likes he likes his things. Okay, he likes his things. He likes to play Monopoly, obviously. But I feel like a part of his quirkiness, she may miss it in the long run. It's hard to find a nice guy. Where they at? I mean, I probably would have to go outside to find one, huh? Yeah, there's that. I ain't going outside. I ain't going out. Until every time you go out, it's like that movie Bird Box. Honey, I ain't going outside. Gotta wear a blindfold, drive blindfolded, honey. You gotta put a mask over your nose, over your eyes, over your ears. I'm good. Vivian said that was the day Alexis had on her gym clothes and they were outside talking about his flying kites. He had on a flowy white blouse. Thank you, Vivian, because the people trying to act like I don't know what I'm talking about when I said that was a blouse that was on, honey. Y'all remember that blouse? Chandra said, that's all I want is a nice man, someone that doesn't play games and is genuine. Yes, and somebody that's going to love me for me. And when I say me, I mean the fact that I like trap music and, I'm not really an R&B girl, okay? I'm a whole thug when I get in my car. But then sometimes I get in there and I'm praise the Lord, and I don't want to hear nothing but gospel music, okay? And truth be told, I have not listened to secular music in like 2.5 years. I only listen to gospel music in my car. That's the only music that I listen to. But I'm not really a radio person these days since having a child. I want to sit in silence because all he does is talk, 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 talk. But honey, he got it honest. So, I mean, I really can't complain. But I just want somebody that's going to love everything about me because I can be kind of dominant and I can, Virgos, we're very critical people. So I'm gonna really just need somebody to understand me. So Chandra, I totally get you wanting a nice guy that don't play games. But then y'all know what? I just feel like this last relationship just really kind of took me out. So I just, if you keep getting the crazies, you just want to sit down. You just want to sit down. You just want to sit down after you've been stalked, beaten, bruised, battered, neglected, led astray, bamboozled, hoodwinked. You just want to sit down. So I just been sitting down for like some years now. And I'm fine with that. DL said, Miss Misha, it's not so bird box anymore. Pray and step out when you can, sis, and get some air and a phone number if you want. The bird box ain't outside. Listen, I don't know now. Omar said, Houston will make you listen to gospel, won't it? Child, it'll definitely make you listen to your Kirk Franklin, child. Stomp. Honey, all my people say stomp. Honey, I don't want to hear nothing else. Yes, someone who accepts me with all my flaws. Justin is that kind of guy. If he was attractive, I'd be all over that. And baby, you trust and believe it's gonna be somebody in them DMs. Trust and believe that they're going to be there. That's what the people don't understand. God built this podcast. I love that name. Yeah, girl, don't be afraid to go out and have some fun. Listen, y'all, I be wanting to go out. It's all about my son, though. If he didn't have that asthma that make his whole chest close up, I would be more than happy to go outside. But I feel like I'm too scared to go out there because what if I get something and bring it back to him? I'm his only parent. So then what I'm gonna do? My nervous system gonna be bad. Cyrus said, Miss Misha, which season was your favorite? 11. I don't. It was just something about season 11 that I really, really, really enjoyed. Season 11 was my fave. I like season 10 too, though. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go with 11. And Zoe said, Alexis wants somebody ratchet. Girl, did you see how she was sitting there with that hookah lamp, child? Husbands and wives don't have to be that similar. He's not hood enough for her, so she thinks she's better. Grow with each person and broaden your horizons, girl. Zoe, I can see that. Mm-hmm. You know what? Yeah, he might not have enough edge for her. I wonder what her friends thought. Not the friends that she brought to the wedding, but the other friends that she has that she keeps going to these clubs with. I wonder what they thought when Justin went out with her. And what did he have on? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that was New Orleans. Season 11 was the New Orleans season. No, season 13 was the Houston season. I made some good friends from the Houston season though. Nikki said Alexis hasn't been with a abusing man, thank goodness. But that's why she doesn't see how great Justin is, minus the bad peen. Nikki, yeah, because when you done been through it, you be like, oh, child, let me sit down somewhere. He want me to be in the house, cool. Child, ain't nothing outside. Ain't nothing outside but you breaking a $20 bill and it turns into a 5-cent bill after that. You going outside and picking up something you didn't take with you. Honey, or picking up some man. Y'all see all this stuff that's going viral now with all these men, got these women barking like dogs and drinking out of dog bowls and all kind of stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about? These men are really out here losing their minds. They are losing their whole minds. And these women are really succumbing to the bush. Okay, outside is crazy. It's just crazy. Deidre said, Misha, I was the same way you are about the beer virus. It's getting pretty good outside for real. Okay, y'all making me feel a little better. Y'all making me feel a little better, honey, because if leave it up to me, child, I'll be doing these reviews, doing these lives, and watching TikTok and going to sleep, honey, okay? Get into it. Lanice said, wait a minute. Didn't Alexis have all those guy friends at the beginning? Let me find out that's who she club hopping with. Okay, Lanice, I didn't think about that. That is. She did have a lot of male friends. I don't know. As Marty said, bruh, no person should have to force themselves to like someone they are not attracted to or have good chemistry with who brings out their best. I agree. You shouldn't have to force yourself. I think more so what we're saying is, there's good in Justin. Not that she should force herself to like him, but there are good qualities in him, that I think she's overlooking because he's not cool enough. And I think it's a shallow thing. I don't think that at her core, she doesn't like Justin the man. I just think she doesn't like his swag, as the young kids say. Sade said, every time they panned to Justin this episode, he seemed in a daze. He would try to fake smile. Sade, that's exactly what I said at the beginning of this live. That is exactly what I said. I said something about Justin seems very disconnected. He misses his dog. Okay, that's number one. And ever since that meeting with Dr. Pia, he has not been the same. He was holding out hope before then because he was in the dark. But as soon as she verbalized that, no, I mean, I don't see myself being married to you, he was done. And I don't blame him. Osan said, yep, the girls were her sisters or family. I haven't seen any home girl. She's the Virginia of the crew. Child. Shout out to Virginia. Virginia's still wreaking havoc all over social media, honey. Something ain't right. Vaughn said, I don't think he enjoyed the sex either, but unlike her, he's not going to embarrass her. You don't think he enjoyed it either? He didn't seem too enthused. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was like, I mean, I haven't changed. She was like, oh, people are saying you're smiling. I just couldn't believe she said that. I said, girl, what people? Because Lindy said, I didn't even know what was on the after party. Lindy said, I didn't know what y'all was doing, child. I was going through hell. Baby, Lindy was like, y'all was at the retreat. Girl, I ain't know. Nobody was there but me and Miguel, okay? Shayna said, he's tired of her exposing his shortcomings. But baby, wait till he watch it back. And baby, what she say that for? Because when they go to that reunion, I feel like we're going to see a totally different Justin. I really do. Oh, as my grandmother called him, Justice. We're going to see a totally different Justice. Child, this is a mess. Sade said, no, y'all, it's picking back up because it's getting closer to winter. See, and just like that, Sade brought me back. I've heard of at least 3 people who recently got it, so it's crazy when you feel like things are getting better. Stay safe. Oh, baby, mask up. Keep your mask on. Honey, I'm keeping the mask on no matter what. I don't care what they tell me. Now, granted, I do want to, beat my face and give myself some zhuzh and breathe when I go out. But it's just risky, honey. It's risky. EC, you think so? She said Justin got a taste of some cookies and now he wants some other kind. I told y'all earlier, Justin got a taste and wants to try other cookies. Laugh out loud. You think so? It's Fief. Who page was you on? She said, what I missed? I was over on another page lighting up Mark, the lost brother from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He gonna cry in the car. Child, not you over there in the Love and Marriage Huntsville mess. Oh, honey, I stay far away from that mess. Do y'all hear me? I'm almost dreading Saturday. I really am. I don't even want to review it. I just really don't. Y'all know what? Let me just tell y'all what happened, honey, because we got like 8 more minutes. So let me just tell y'all what happened since you brought up Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know I really don't even want to review that show no more. Like, I really don't. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to review it. It's becoming cult-like. I don't want nothing to do with that. I really don't. I don't know what it is. I just don't want nothing to do with it. Anywho, y'all know I just do my reviews where I find like the humor in whatever it is I'm watching. And I try to be as lighthearted as possible, but I'm still call it out and I'm still speak my speech no matter what. And everybody in there can get it and, whatever. So I did the review. So I held the comments because they were starting to get a little, they was getting a little ignorant. So this one lady says in the comments, girl, normally I like your reviews, but, I don't feel like Love and Marriage Huntsville is your judge. First, I got dang gone. Oh, girl, first of all, how you going to use my word against me? Number 2, what are you talking about? I literally was as unbiased as I could have been. I don't understand what y'all want from me. I feel like Tyrese. What do you want from me? So it's just getting to the point where even if I say something nice, and it's not, this is the thing too. This is the thing that really bothers me. It's all right for us to tear Tisha down to the ground. Okay, it's all right. I can say the girl breaks up her words. She don't got no sense when it comes to Marceau. I can say everything. If I say that throughout the entire review, girl, this review was good to me. New sub, everybody's all good. The minute I say, Melody, that's not cool. Why would you go to that event? And well, you don't need to be reviewing this show. This ain't for you. Listen, honey, Melody, she don't pay my bills at all. Okay? This is an ensemble cast. Everybody shall have their day. So don't be coming on here telling me no. This girl, when I tell y'all, AAW said I would have cussed her butt out. Alexis needs it. And she sure does. When I tell y'all, I was so taken aback by that. And now, this weekend, y'all, if you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, that this is the weekend that they're going to have that fight. I'm not even in the mood for it. This another thing. I said something about Mel pulled up in a gold G-Wagon. I don't follow Love and Marriage Huntsville like that. I don't know who drives what. I don't really care. I don't care. I'm trying to get my own G-Wagon. I don't care what they drive. They start tearing me up because of that. Girl, you don't even know that Storm is a G-Wagon and you don't. I'm like, y'all calm down. I didn't say Mel was panhandling on the side of I-85, honey. All I said was she pulled up in a gold G-Wagon. My bad. My bad. Dang. It's like you really cannot win unless you're creating these video shrines to melody. And I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel good. I feel like the show is low vibrational. I just don't like it. I really do not like it, y'all. It takes everything in me to make that funny, to make it entertaining, for me to watch it. I don't like that show. I just don't. I really don't like that show. So I'm trying to get through it. I'm hoping that it's not going to be too much foolishness come Saturday. I'm just not in the mood, man. It's like they get mad for everything. And people need to understand that, the people that review these shows, they're humans. Like, we don't work for OWN. We don't work for Carlos King. It is okay for us all to have a difference of opinion. That is okay. I cannot like something that somebody does, and I can still see the good in them. It's okay. I'm just like, this is just crazy, honey. Like, I can't stand this show. Mel might be paying folks on social media to push her narrative. I don't know what's going on. I don't be involved in it. I don't even be wanting to, like, I just can't stand it. Like, even on Saturdays when I put in Love and Marriage Huntsville, because sometimes I might miss the show, so I have to watch it on YouTube or just whatever. You put in Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's a zillion videos. And I'm just like, it's too much to even go through. So let me just get on here and watch it on demand. I was trying not to, but whatever. Let me just watch it on demand. But people expect you to know every little thing about this woman's life. I don't know nothing about Melody like that. I don't watch those videos. I don't care whose G-Wagon is what. I don't care. I don't. I'm just on here to laugh a little bit, talk to you about the show, and move on. So I already know, y'all. I already know. As soon as Saturday comes and that fight break out, if I don't 100% say Melody had absolutely nothing to do with it, she's 1000% innocent, they're going to shut the whole channel down, child. It's going to be a fool. And that's not good to have anxiety, because you know what? I'm starting to notice that even people that I really like to watch, a perfect example is Ashley Miller. I'm starting to notice that even she kind of censors herself with Love and Marriage Huntsville. She's a very positive person. She don't get involved in mess. She don't do gossip stuff. She's not that kind of reviewer. So I'm starting to notice, like, we can't even be ourselves, because we got to be like, oh, I don't want the male team or whatever the hell they call themselves. I don't want them to get mad. I don't like that. So this is my last season. And that's just that on that, honey. They ain't paying me like that. So after I get through with this and I do that reunion, baby, I'm done with them. Phil said, Misha, we see each other on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Everybody can see colorism except when it comes with Tisha. Those comments be out of control. Baby, they hate that woman. Do you hear me? They hate that woman. Like, I don't know what it is, but they can't stand her. Chandra said, just turn the comments off for that one. And see, that's the thing. I don't like to do that because I really like to engage with y'all. I really do. That is a good idea, though. I could do that, but it's like a part of your YouTube channel is your engagement. So YouTube won't push my video if nobody's engaging with it. And for some reason, people do not like to like videos. I went through my likes the other day, y'all, and I had like 14,000 views on a video and 300 likes. How is that even possible? I'm like, what is happening? And so when they don't like the video, YouTube just assumes people are watching it, but they're not too fond of it. So let me push someone else's video out further. So when people say like, comment, and subscribe, it really means a lot. At first, I didn't understand that because I just used to watch the videos. And I was just like, okay, I would like it if I liked it, but it makes a difference. Omar said, or do a live while it's, a live. Omar, absolutely not. A live so all them Love and Marriage Huntsville trolls can come up and through there and get to tearing me up. And baby, let me tell y'all one thing about me. I'm gonna give you a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade, but I can also go a little bit off. Baby, y'all will be like, who is this? Oh no, ma'am, honey, that's not who you said you was. Oh, yes, that's me as well. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Elizabeth said, it's not that. You have to make an account in order to like it. Maybe some people don't want to create an account. 14,000 people though, Elizabeth, and it's only 300 likes. I'm like, what's happening? Beverly said, it's a shame viewers are going hard for people that they don't even know them. Just approve your comments first. Yeah, that's what I've been doing with Love and Marriage Huntsville. But it used to be so good where, you could just watch it and laugh a little bit and say whatever. But now Miss Wanda got the people fighting in the street. Oh, baby, it's finna be on. CC said, keep being you, like Marceau says. Eat the meat and throw away the bones. Thank you. Thank you for my work. Oh, child. It's Feast said, it's the Virgo in you. Yes, it is. Sandra said, I don't even watch Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore because of the stands. You can't make lighthearted jokes or anything. Nothing. Kia Simone don't care though. She gonna speak her speech. Listen, I feel like I am speaking my speech though. This is exactly how I'm feeling. Like I'm not stifling myself, but I also feel like I'm not being as, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I don't feel like I'm being authentically myself when I review that show. And that's the part I don't like. Because I just don't like taking in, I absorb energy, even through comments. It's like one bad comment, I'm just like, if people tell you don't pay attention to the comments, that's why I don't understand how they could be celebrities, honey. I could never. I have always said I want to be rich, not famous. I don't want nobody to know me. I just want to get the money and run, okay? Because just taking that in all the time, that's a lot. And it's like you can get 1,000,001 positive comments, but as soon as you get that one negative, you dwell on that one negative comment all week. Even though you don't mean to, it just happens that way. DL said, I like immediately on videos out of respect for whoever took the time to post it. That's sweet. Baby, it's going to be a fool, honey. Ooh, honey, it's going to be a fool. Grace said, one reviewer trying to be personal friends and it got embarrassing. Really? See, that's what I'm saying. Ned said, only let our members comment on that one. You can do that? Child, I didn't even know that. Now, how long I've been on YouTube and didn't even know. And didn't even know it, honey. Amanda said, hey, Amanda, I like your videos right away, so don't forget, because I be getting into it. Yeah, and that's a good thing, too. I feel like people, they get excited to go ahead and watch the video, and liking a video is like the furthest thing from your mind. So I understand that. God built this podcast. Guard your heart if you feel like it's low vibrational. I feel you, though. I might finally stop watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, too. It's become too much. Yeah, it's just too much. And then it's like every day a different hate video about, like, it's just too much. It's like, gosh, dog, man, they're people. They're all people at the end of the day. And everybody, they all have families. They have kids, y'all. Just let up just a little bit. We don't know them. It's just too much, child. Shayna said, I said Mel pulled up in a Go G wagon too, laughing my butt off. We can't keep up with these people outside. Baby, when I said Mel pulled up in that Go G wagon, that's Stormy's. I'm like, okay. Because I went to the dealership with Stormy. Hell, I don't know. Somebody pulled up and they panned over to the pull-up-ation of it all like it was Mel. Blame it on Carlos King. Okay, don't blame it on me. Child, ain't nothing I can do about it. But anyway, y'all, I had so much fun on this live with y'all. Sheila said, girl, don't worry about them damn people from Love and Marriage Huntsville and the Melanese or whatever they call it. Not the Melanese. It's crazy. Oh, child. I just want everybody to get along, child. I know that ain't going to happen because this is social media and, people have a right to their opinion. I just don't like when it gets ugly. When it get personal, that's when it's different. Don't be coming on here telling me what ain't my judge, because let me tell you something before we exit this live, okay? Whatever I'm reviewing is my judge. If I don't like it, I don't watch it. If I don't watch it, I'm not reviewing it. So when I take the time to give you a whole lot of detail, because everybody's lives are busy except mine, because I won't go outside because the beer virus is out there, then don't come underneath my comments if she should be happen to listening, happen to be listening, don't be coming up under my comments telling me what's not for me. Okay, because that's the kind of negative stuff that gets to people and makes them feel like, well, dang, maybe this isn't for me, but it ain't gonna work over here. Okay. So in the future, ma'am, if you don't like, click off and go over to one of the videos that everybody bows down to her and plays her theme music and wears her hair or whatever they be doing over there, child. Where they be getting a vial of her blood or whatever they be doing. Go over there to that, because this ain't what you want. And on that note, we are going to go ahead and end this live. Y'all, don't forget tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, Patreon and members only, Mad Day. Tomorrow, I will also be putting out Bell Collective and Ready to Love. I love me some Bell Collective this season. Child, I love me some Marine. I don't know what Cedric doing. I think y'all living his life. I can't wait. It's going to be reunion part 2 for Bell Collective and Ready to Love, which is never the hell going off. I wish they would just put these people together so they can go away with this bad lighting and these bad wigs, because I have had enough. And we're going to be right back here next Thursday night to talk about all things Married at First Sight, because next week, Mitch ain't gonna be wearing his ring. Baby, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with that. And Kristen ain't gonna do nothing but thank him for not wearing his ring. Thank you for not getting dirt on your ring. I really appreciate it. And Charlie's gonna be a fool. Anywho, I will catch y'all on the flip side. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.